Well, St. Albert's Ava Underwood, first day qualifier today. She wins the high jump here in Tabor, going 5'4". Ava, you're headed back to state. How does that sound? How does that feel?
It's really exciting. I'm very honored to get another opportunity there, and just really, really excited to be able to go to Drake Stadium again and just experience it again.
Clear 5'4" today. Speak to what went into the success you had, and what was the approach you had jumping today?
Just a lot of mental things. It can be kind of nerve-wracking to be here in this position, but just gotta stay positive, and do. I knew what I needed to do, and just kind of did that.
When you get to this point of the year, and I mean you've been doing this all year, how much of it is just about routine and repetition?
Yeah, a lot of it's about routine. I have a pretty straightforward routine. It's it's something that makes I look forward to every day, and it's just at this point it's gotten really, I've built a strong routine for this.
I meant to look this up. Do you remember where you finished last year? It was top 4, wasn't it?
Top 5, I think. Top 5.
So you get there as a freshman last year, and obviously, when you get there, that's a big experience, right? There's a lot going on. How do you feel the experience of having been there before can help you this time around?
Yeah, I definitely feel like having an experience there before is just it's such a great opportunity, and I can't wait to go back in it and just see how my improvements can from last year. So see how it can improve.
Any goals, expectations you have in mind?
I just want to be the best that I can be, and provide for my team here, and just help my team out as much as I can.
Well, Ava, awesome job today. Best of luck at state.
Thank you.
Hamburg's Pacey Holmes headed back to state. She wins the long jump here today, 16:10 3/4. It's a really good jump. Pacey, what are your thoughts and how you feel on how things went today?
I'm very happy that I got first place. I'm very proud of myself and my season, and I'm very excited to go back to state this year.
To go 16:10 3/4. I know it's not your best jump here, but still a really good jump. What went into that day today? What were you able to do well?
What went into it? I had support. My coaches, Sydney and Selena, and my family. I've had a great season, and my faith in God.
Felt like you were really hitting the board well. Was that kind of the plan or the strategy going in?
Today I actually didn't want to worry about the board since last time I was behind, but found out that when you don't worry about the board, you do a lot better than when you're thinking about it.
Got to state last year, and everything's new, right? When you get up there for the first time, getting here this year, probably more of an idea of what to expect.
Absolutely. Last year was a huge shock. I had no idea what I was walking into, but I'm very excited to go back.
Going back, what are the goals and expectations?
To medal, that's the goal. And if not, this is my last season. I'm a senior and I'm graduating, so I had a really, really great season. I'm very thankful for everything that I got to do.
Well, hey, Pacey, awesome job. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, a school record and a state qualification in the discus for Sydney's Lily Peters. Lily, I can only imagine that this got to feel pretty good right now, but I got to ask, how's it feel? What are the thoughts?
I don't think I've really processed what I just threw, but consistently too. I think I worked really hard for all of this, and I'm very proud of where I'm at right now.
I know talking to Coach Sears, he said the school record probably means more to her than qualifying for state.
Yes.
To know that you own that school record, what does that say about the work you've put in?
That means a lot to me. I've been working for that record ever since freshman year. I knew I wanted it. Discus was a big thing for me ever since middle school, everything. I mean, that was my record that I really wanted, and I love Marin. She had a great throw, but I'm glad to have it.
Go 127. Take us through that throw. Did it feel good off the hand?
Yes, it felt so pretty. It was a little wobbly, which is weird. But if it wasn't wobbly, I think it could have got a 130. But I thought all of my technique and some of my other throws, I think my technique was almost better than that throw. But
yeah, why do you think that was the one for you today?
I think I felt confident going into it, and I knew that I wanted it, and I was very confident in myself in this event.
On to state. You medaled last year. I'd imagine the goal is to at least do that. What are the expectations next week?
Just keep working. I really, medaling would be amazing, but I'm just going to keep working and see where that takes me.
Hey, Lily, awesome job today.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, a great day for Griswold's Carson Adams. She's the 100-meter hurdle champion here at the state qualifier, and most importantly, on to state. Carson, how are you feeling right now?
I'm very proud because I've worked very hard for this. So,
Yeah, to have the hard work that you put in throughout the year, to have it pay off with a state qualification, how does that sound? How does that feel?
I just can't believe it, but I knew I got a good start, so I knew it was like game on. So, yeah.
I'd imagine with the times you've put down all year, you probably felt like you had a good shot at getting in on time. But I mean, it probably feels a lot better to know that you're not waiting till tomorrow to find out whether or not you're in or not. Talk about that race. It looked like right off the gun you were really into it.
Yeah, I got a good start, and I was like, I just gotta go. So.
Izzy's really, really good, and it's the first time you beat her this year. I mean, what does that say about the progression you've made throughout the year?
I'm very shocked, so I didn't think I was gonna win it, but I'm very surprised.
Now on to state. What are the expectations when you get there to Blue Oval?
I still have a lot to work on, so I'm gonna be working on that in practice.
Well, hey Carson, best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
Well, Southwest Valley's Emma Cooper with a couple of state qualifications for sure in the 100 and 200. I imagine feeling pretty good about the long jump as well. Emma, it seemed like a pretty good performance for you tonight. How are you feeling?
I feel just very blessed and grateful to have all the support behind me. It's a very surreal feeling, but I'm excited to get back up to the Blue Oval, get some, hopefully some medals, and just compete hard.
The 100, there's some good runners. Good runners at the 200 as well, but the 100 looked like you got off to a really fast start. Talk about that race.
Yes, the 100, the headwind, I wasn't really expecting it to affect me as much as it did. But honestly, my block start definitely needs a little work before state, just fine-tuning that up. But I feel like I finished well at the end, so that's what counts.
How about the 200?
The 200, I had a really, really good start, probably one of my best of the year. And I got up in the lead pretty quick, and I held it as best as I could, so I'm also feeling good about that.
Think back to, the first time you go up there as a sophomore to where you are now as a senior. How different is it? Do you know what to expect more?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot more fun now to be able to go up as a senior after going at a younger age, just because I can have more fun with it. I'm more relaxed. I really love the environment, obviously, and I'm just really glad to be going up in some running events along with long jump and hopefully come back.
Yeah, what are you hoping to get out next week? What are the goals and expectations?
I obviously want to go home with some medals. It'd be great to PR, big goals. But above all, I just want to have fun. It's going to be my last meet competing for Southwest Valley as a senior, which is really hard. So I'm just going to go out and have fun.
Well, Emma, awesome job tonight. Best of luck.
Yes, thank you so much.
Well, a 4-gold night for St. Albert's Lily Denton. Dominant showing. Lily, you've ran a lot of meters tonight, and you've won a lot of races. How you feeling?
A little tired right now, but I'm happy with how everything turned out, so still feeling pretty good.
Kind of go race by race. First off, talk about the relay and what you were able to do there to have success.
In the relay, just trying to stay. I know we were with Riverside for a little bit, so trying to either stay with them or get out ahead like we did, and then just everybody running as fast as they can.
3,000 is always kind of a nice way to start the night. What'd you do in that race that you liked?
For me, it was just kind of slowing down my pace a little bit so I could be prepared for the races to come for later tonight, but still fast enough to be able to stay ahead and place first.
How about the 800?
The 8, just tried to get out fast and stay out, and then just get a good time so hopefully get in the fast heat at state.
You looked pretty comfortable in the 1500. Speak to that.
Yeah, in the 15, I felt pretty good. I liked where I was at the whole time, and it was a comfortable pace, so it was good for me.
On to state. You've put down really good times all year. You've had a really good year. What are the goals and expectations when you get to state?
Hopefully place well at state. Maybe a title, I don't know, but just place well at state.
Well, Lily, awesome job tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Fremont-Mills, Macy Mitchell, the shot put champion here at Districts tonight. She's got some friends cheering her on as well for this interview. Macy, it was a really impressive showing for you in the shot. How do you feel about it?
I feel really good. I've been throwing pretty decently lately, and then I'm just glad to have done it today.
At the corner, you uncorked like a 38, I don't remember what it was, but it was like a top 5 throw in 1A, and then tonight you put down a good throw. What's been behind the success recently?
I've been chasing the school record. I'm an inch off right now. 38.9 was today. The record's 38.10, and it was set a long time ago. So I've been looking at that. And then last year's last place finish was a bit of a bummer. So
There's some good throwers in the shot put of this district, and to lead the way obviously is a sign of things you did well. Talk about your throw tonight. What were the keys?
Really focus on staying back. Sometimes I get a little too twisted, and then it's not as good, and getting it high.
You mentioned that last year's state performance didn't quite go how you wanted. Anything you can take away from that?
It was a completely different environment. I'd never been in that setting before, and then they set records for the attendance, and so that was pretty crazy. But this year, it's looking a lot better.
Yeah, so what are the goals and expectations with that?
Break the record and hopefully get a podium finish.
Well, hey, Macy, awesome job.
Thank you.
Ladies Smells Jenna Thornburg is on to state in the 400-meter dash. Jenna, that was a heck of a race, maybe the best race of the night, and you come out on top. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. It was definitely a race I was nervous going into, so way to come out on top.
Speak to the nerves and how you tried to work through those or work around those tonight.
I actually had my former coach speak to me, sent me a text previously to the meet and told me that I had all the conditioning, I had all the training. I needed to leave it to my coaches to be nervous.
Sadie had put down some really good times all year. Just put down a really good time tonight, but it seemed like you had the kick at the end. Was that the plan all along, or how'd that play out?
That definitely was the plan all along. Like I said before, endurance is my way to go out. I assume, it's just about who can kick the longest pretty much.
How big of a win is this to, win against good competition, to punch your ticket to state? I mean, it feels like this is big in a lot of ways.
Automatically qualifying is always a huge deal. It really it's obviously a guaranteed shot to state rather than waiting on the times to come out. Me personally, I was really glad to win this race.
On to state now. This is a tough race to state. What are the goals and expectations you have?
Getting to state is honestly the biggest goal ever, but, setting a new PR would be nice.
Well, hey, Jenna, awesome job. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, another solid night for Riverside's Carly Henderson. A couple of golds for her. Looks like her team's going to win a district title as well. Carly, how are you feeling about how tonight went down?
I'm really proud of how hard we worked all season just for it to pay out exactly how we wanted it to.
And then having the final leg there on the 4x400, this group is one that has won this title back-to-back years, being a part of that last year as well and having it again this year. Running that final leg, what was going through your mind there as you finish it off?
I just I had to go as fast as I could. We have a great teammate. They were there every stretch of that race. The whole Riverside crew was packed on the inside, and that really helped push you through the whole race.
Is there a sense of pride that comes with the 4x4 and that, the last couple of years, maybe a few parts here or there have changed, but you continue to win state titles?
Yeah, no, that's definitely our race. My freshman year, I was running slower than my 400 hurdle time, and I was not a 400 runner. And, coach needed somebody, and I was ready to step up.
Thoughts on the other relay time? I believe it was 4x8?
Yeah, we did. We ran really good 4x8. I think we could drop even more time, all of us, and, yeah, I felt pretty confident.
And then winning that hurdles race as well. What did you like about what you were able to do in that race?
So I've never actually had competition running that. I've kind of always been by myself, and the home stretch was so loud, and it just felt really good to compete against other people that there's several of us top ranked in the state, and having that competition feels really good.
Yeah, I think, between you and Bella and Ada, like 3 of the top 4 times to come out and put down the best time among you guys tonight. What's that do for the confidence going into next week?
Yeah, it's a huge boost. It's my race, and I'm going to keep making it my race.
Goals and expectations for next week?
Finish on top.
Awesome. Well, hey, Carly, best of luck.
Thank you.